Hello, I'm Pastor Aaron. Welcome to Redeemer's Midweek Devotion. We're continuing with our theme of generosity. We're listening to the words of St. John as he records the words of Jesus in chapter 15. He writes this. This is Jesus speaking. He says, "My command is this, love each other as I have loved you. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends." Jesus earlier had said that this was a new command, but it doesn't sound so new, does it? In fact, it doesn't sound much newer than, Moses, or maybe even someone older than him. Love one another. That command has been around for a long time, and that's still in effect. God wants us to love others. And by that, he means everyone else, not just the people who like us. But Jesus added something. Did you hear it? He said, love one another as I have loved you. And in that last phrase, we have the megawatt power source. It's not just an example that Jesus is setting. He certainly does. Jesus has loved us. He still loves us. In fact, he even likes us. He has loved and likes sinners who hated him, who lived as his enemies. And yet he loved us. And how did he show that love for us? He came down to join us in our weakness, to become human like we are, but without sin. And he loved us by living a holy, pure, and perfect life. He loved us by trading places with us on the cross. In fact, he took our sin and guilt as well as the punishment and the death that we deserved in exchange for his pure and perfect holiness and the life he had earned. That's how Jesus has loved us. And so he says, as I have loved you, to that very great, generous degree, so I want you to love others also. Show that love, reflect that love to others. Not so much your love, because our personal love doesn't always change hearts and minds and attitudes, does it? But when our love reflects the love of Jesus, and when we can express the love of Jesus with our words to others, that's the love that truly does change hearts and lives, even as it has already changed ours. Love others. Again, love others, even though they may not seem so lovable or even likable, because that's how Jesus has loved and continues to love us. It's Thanksgiving time of the year. Love generously. Have a great week.